As you can see, it's super early in the morning. The moon's still out. The birds are just waking up. Hey, good morning KGS family. You know, since the lockdown started, tons of us have been stuck at home way more than we're used to. Working from home, going to school from home, and this is awesome, I love it. But there is one bad thing about it, and that is when we're home all day long, we have constant access to food. And all this access to food is really causing people to overeat. People are telling me that they're eating way more than they usually do, and they're putting on tons of weight. So is this how you feel lately? Have you been putting on a lot of weight? And do you want to get back in shape, but you have absolutely no idea where to begin? Well, on today's episode, I'm going to give you 7 reasons why jumping rope is the best place to start. So stick around. Hey everybody, I'm James. I started this channel because one day I woke up and realized I was 43, but felt like I was 83. Every day my body could do one less thing than it could do the day before. So if you're like me and you've had enough, then put on your shoes and welcome to Getting Stronger. So every single day somebody asks me, why do you love to jump rope so much? I can't just say because it helps me get fit, because they can respond, well, so does running, gymnastics, swimming, biking, rowing, lifting weights, etc., etc. What makes jumping rope so special? This video is not to put down all these other types of exercise. If you're a runner, if you're a swimmer, if you're a biker, if you're a gymnast, whatever, if you're a lifter, fantastic. All of these things are wonderful ways to get fit. It's actually to talk about why, if you could only do one exercise, I think it should be jumping rope. Well, today I'm going to give you the 7 reasons why jumping rope is so special. And as always on this channel, when I give you guys a list, I like to give it to you up front. So that way, if you only watch 2 minutes of the video, you can walk away with the list. Then I'll go back and expand point by point. Reason number 1, it's a total body workout. Reason number 2, accessibility. Reason number 3, because it's affordable. Reason number 4, weight loss. Reason number 5, because it's low impact. Reason number 6, it's not gender dominated. And reason number 7, well, that's a secret reason, and I'm going to wait to the end of the video to share it with you. So you're going to have to watch the whole thing to get number 7. Okay, back to point number 1. Let's talk about it. And actually, point number 1 is the most important point. So if you don't get anything else out of this video, really understand what I'm trying to say in point number 1. So why I say that is because of how I see fitness. When I see fitness as a multifaceted equation. Unfortunately, in the fitness world today, especially in the minds of most men, when they think about fitness, they think of one thing, and that's strength. Big muscles, right? And I've said it over and over again on this channel, strength is not the only way to measure fitness. There are many components to fitness. 1, there's flexibility. 2, there's balance. 3, there's coordination. 4, there's cardiovascular endurance. 5, yeah, there's strength. 6, there's speed. 7, there's agility. All of these things make up fitness. Fitness isn't just one thing. So if there's only one thing that you take away from this video, men, listen to me. Fitness does not just equal strength. There's a lot of other things, and jumping rope can help you develop them all at one time. You're developing every component of fitness. You're building cardiovascular endurance. You're building coordination because you're working your upper and your lower limbs together. You're working agility because you're bouncing back and forth and you have to have a lot of quick footwork. You're working on flexibility. You're working on strength. Now, I know many of you don't think that you would be developing strength, but if you're using like a really good weighted rope, 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pound, you do that for 5 or 10 minutes. Every muscle in your body, from your shoulders to your biceps to your arms, your forearms, your core, your back, your legs, every muscle in your body are going to be absolutely burning and ripped. Now, I do all kinds of exercises. I run, I bike, I swim, I do gymnastics, I'll hit the rower, I'll hit the elliptical, I'll hit the weight room. But having all of that experience, I can promise you that all of these different types of exercises really only have a singular primary emphasis, maybe 2. If you really wanted to exaggerate it, you could say 3 for some of them, but if we're really honest, it's usually just 1 or 2. Now, I'll give you an example. of what I'm talking about with two of the most common and classic forms of exercise, weightlifting and running. And with weightlifting, what's the obvious focus? It's strength, right? You're building muscular strength. But what about agility, coordination, balance, flexibility, cardiovascular endurance? Not so much, right? There's a reason why the best weightlifters in the world are as big as trucks, but they can't bend down and tie their shoes or walk up a flight of steps without their heart exploding. And running. Running is a fantastic form of cardiovascular endurance. But again, what about agility, balance, coordination? And what about strength? There's a reason why the best long distance runners in the world weigh 105 pounds and look like nothing but skin and bones. Both of these forms of exercise are great at what they do, but they're extremely limited. Okay, so reason number 2, accessibility. I could also call this mobility, right? It just simply means I can take it or do it anywhere. Anywhere I go, I can throw several different kinds of ropes. I have a 1/4 pound rope, that's 4 ounces. I have a 1/2 pound rope, and then I have a 1 pound rope. I can take all 3 of these ropes, a total body workout, and throw them in a bag that's small enough for my iPad. And if you're using the cross rope jumping system, you have your separate detachable handles. So all you need is one set of handles. You can throw them in your bag and take them with you, and you can use them for all 3 ropes. Try that with an elliptical. Okay, so reason number 3, they're affordable. When I built my gym at my brother's house back in Marietta, Georgia, it cost me over $7,000 to buy all of the equipment for that gym. A barbell and some plates alone will cost you $300 to $400. A set of dumbbells, with the rack, that'll cost you anywhere from $800 to $1,000. My Concept 2 rower cost me $1,000. My assault bike, $1,000. I could buy a complete set of 4 different weights, a 1/4 pound, 1/2 pound, 1 pound, and a 2 pound that I could take, throw in a bag small enough for my iPad, carry it with me all around the world for less than $300. Okay, reason number 4, I said that it's effective in helping burn calories, and that's absolutely true. If you look at this study here, this was a study done back in 2013 where they were comparing jumping rope to running to see which one was better at developing cardiovascular strength. They found that jumping rope for just 10 minutes was equal to going on a 30-minute long run. And in the busy world that we live in today, I'd much rather do a 10-minute workout than I would 30. Okay, so that brings us to reason number 5, and I said that it's because it's a low impact workout. Now you're probably thinking, how could that possibly be? I'm jumping up and down. Isn't jumping a high impact exercise? Yes and no. It depends on how you're jumping. In most sports, when people jump, they're jumping for maximum height. But in jumping rope, you're not. When you're jumping rope, you only have to come off the ground about 1 inch to 2 inches in order for your rope to have enough ground clearance to pass under your feet. So as you see me jumping here, if you notice, I'm only coming off of the ground 1 inch or 2 high. I'm virtually putting no stress or force on any of my joints. I could jump for 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes every single day, and I never have any pain in my legs or my joints. Okay, so reason number 6, it's not gender dominant. I really could have said it's not even age dominant as well. It's very difficult to really get involved in serious competitive athletics or exercise with somebody that's much younger than you, much older than you, or a different gender, because we're just so physically different. But jumping rope, it's not that way. I can come out here, my wife can come out, and we could all bring our ropes. We could jump rope, we can enjoy the weather, the fresh air, we can laugh, we can have fun, and it gives us a wonderful chance to bring the whole family together and have one activity that we can all do despite our age or our gender. Reason number 7 is very personal to me. My wife is actually Indian. She's from the northwestern region of India. It's called the region of Punjab, and their national traditional cultural dance is called Bhangra. And if you've ever looked up Bhangra on YouTube, I'm sure you're aware that Bhangra involves one thing, and that is a lot of jumping. And so reason number 7 is that jumping rope makes me better at Bhangra. So I hope this video super motivated you. Maybe you're starting to consider jumping rope again for the first time. For many of you in 20, 30, 40 years. And you're probably thinking, oh man, I don't even know how to do it anymore. I forgot. That's all right. If you follow this channel, we got tons of videos, how-tos, tutorials that are gonna take you all the way from beginner skills up to super swag skills. I promise you, if you follow this channel and you watch our videos, you'll be out there jumping like a pro in no time. So that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, time, remember, as always, Psalms 139 verse 14 tells us that each and every one of us were fearfully and wonderfully made, and we came from the hand of our Creator above. Our Heavenly Father loves us, and He wants us to have fantastic lives. But no matter how much He wants all of these things for us, remember, we've got to do our part. And that means every single day choosing to eat well and get outside and become active. So for the rest of this day, whatever you eat, whatever you drink, and whatever you do, just keep getting stronger. And I'll see you back for the next episode.